Okay, so here I have pulled up the FAFSA website, and to get here, I just went to Google and typed in FAFSA, and then, click the link that's right. It's going to be the same FAFSA website you did to complete your FAFSA. So you're going to log in, and you should already have a FAFSA account. So if you go to up top where it says loan forgiveness, then do borrower's defense to repayment. It's going to have a manage applications and apply. You're going to click apply. So you're just going to want to log in, and I didn't show this part, but I logged in with my email password, confirmed my information, and we're just gonna, so these are going to be your instructions on about filling out a borrower's defense. You can read this or you cannot. I recommend doing it slow and reading it, doing it right the first time. And here is just where you're going to pick your school. Of course, your school should be up here. Of course, I'm going to choose American University of Antigua College of Medicine because that's where I went. And if you click the view details, it'll show you all your loans. So I'm showing all my loans. I don't really care. Like, it's life. It happened. So yeah, I'm just going to click that little box to make sure that school is selected. And you can also manually add a school if your school's not up there. But your school should be up there because you had to put it there to obviously get money there. So this is just a really basic form. Are you enrolled? What program did you do? They're asking where you lived. So I did some remote, some at home. So I just put the months I lived at home, the months I was remote in Antigua, remote at home or in person in Antigua. The name you took the loans out under. Are you still enrolled at the school? And did you enroll at the school subsequent to the enrollment that is the subject of this claim? I chose no for both because no is my answer. I'm not still enrolled, and I wasn't enrolled when I did this. And no, I didn't enroll after this claim. I tried to just submit it with nothing, but it wouldn't let me. So I just put dummy answers. I just put no and NA for anything else. And then it's like really straightforward. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. No, I'm not in any litigation with the school. This is where you're going to choose your reasons. So I obviously chose admission selectivity, representation of third parties, and then I chose program cost and nature of the loan. Briefly going into why I chose these ones, because they were telling people you didn't need your MCAT, which you legally do need your MCAT, so I was required to take my MCAT. And obviously lying about board scores, and then they kept changing the curriculum and adding more stuff that cost, like MedFat, for example. So this is just another, it's allowing you to go into detail about each thing you chose. So it gives you checkboxes, and they give you a lot of room to explain, which is really nice. So please use those boxes to the full advantage. Write everything you need, anything you want to say, they're going to read it. Because again, this takes 3 years, so they're actually looking at them. But keep in mind, any information you put, you're going to have to support it with documents. You cannot just say something and expect them to believe you. You have to prove it. And we'll go over a little bit of like how I formed my evidence at the end of the video. So yeah, and I'm just again putting in like fake, some of them are fake, some of them are like real answers. Basically just showing you that you can put information in, because I already have submitted mine and it's waiting, it's pending, so I don't need to do this again. So for the dates, I just put the date about a month before I started and then chose approximate. On the video, I don't know if I'm going to show it, but you'll see where I put 1/1/1900 just to put in a date so I could go to the next area to show you all. But these are just really brief descriptions, and I want to make it known that on my actual form I did not be brief at all. I was as detailed as I felt I need to be to get the point across. I had links to stuff, like anything I needed to support my information. So everything I'm saying was supported. And so for this, I just put like example, like if you had to repeat, I would put that a lot of people have to repeat, not only semesters but years, and that wasn't explained to you, and you ended up being one of these people to try to desperately get out to graduate who had to repeat semesters and pay again for the semester in full. A lot of Caribbean schools have their students just pay a small fee, and I say small, but it's a lot of money, but small compared to the full tuition. And so I would put that in if you repeated. And then documentation, I would put anything again to support these claims. This is where you're going to up. And then it goes to the next page where you can choose a box that fits your claim. And then as I scroll down, you can see again, it's just a space for you to give more detail and then upload any documents that would refer to the claim that you're saying. And it's asking for more dates and a couple more questions. And the whole form is like this. As you can see, there's an area for every single option I chose at the beginning. And then you just review and confirm, and you're done. It's submitted, and you wait your 3 years. Yay! And here's like how I format my evidence. So I have a screenshot from their website, and when you do the website, make sure you include the URL and the date so they know that it's actually from their website. And then I just type a little explanation and I save it according to what it is. So this one was about like the USMLE claims. I happen to include the federal code that like is saying that they're not supposed to be advertising lies to us. So there you can see all that. And then here I talk a little bit about the misrepresentation on their website, and they happen to have an article on their website about how to pick medical schools and how important step 1 is for choosing a medical school. So I attached that article to my borrower's defense and basically saying how they gave us lies to use that to choose them for medical school. And then here's a lovely screenshot straight from the NBME saying like the pass rates are in the 80s and upper 70s in 2020 and 2021. So AUA is flat out lying and misrepresenting the numbers on their website. So I included this. I actually included the entire document that this chart came from in my borrower's defense. But yeah, so it's blatantly showing that the 92% they're advertising is not the case. So that's going to be it to complete your borrower's defense. And remember, you can always go back to add more information if you need to. And then I went ahead and put my contact info if you have any questions about withdrawing or leaving your Caribbean medical school or any other questions about the borrower's defense. And if you want to give me recommendations for future videos, I'd be more than happy to take them at my email or Instagram.